What is up, Calicott? How are you doing? All right. Going old school tonight. Going to be using the original NES Tecmo Super Bowl without any updated juice or difficulty settings that some of the modern ROM hackers put into these games. We're going back old school. We're going to be playing with old school teams, old school players, and trying to either hit these challenges or go down in flames. Gonna be doing things a little bit differently tonight. And I'll talk about it more after I let the trailer play, as is tradition. I'm doing alright, Calicott. Hopefully I'm coming through clear. I always gotta hold my tablet and phone up to my ear so I can hear myself. All right. Like I said, going to be doing things a little bit differently on Thursday nights. We are going to have a chat picks my plays element involved in tonight's stream, but it's only going to be for the 500-yard rushing portion. Tonight, if you're wondering what the hell the 500-yard rushing portion is, well, that's too small to see. We'll just leave that up. Basically, I gotta get 500 rushing yards in a single game. And that is something that I've almost achieved a couple times when I was kind of see how realistic it would probably be. I did it with the Giants in a couple of games. Got O.J. Anderson and Rodney Hampton. I think between them I got up to 487 yards rushing in a game. And yeah, we gotta wait until I start the contest there, Calicott. Hold on just a second. Oh, I don't think it's gonna take the cap cash anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some points anyways. We're not going to do the regular win-lose for regular channel points because you guys have been accruing Stream Elements channel points since I've had it active. I just never used anything for them. But I'm going to give you an extra 5,000 points. I know we got balance. I normally don't like to call out lurkers. Whoa, he was in here. Did I misspell his name? Oh, yeah, Derp. Always forget to put the 76 after his name. Bal's probably getting ready for the 9.2 stuff in WoW tonight, so Bal, if you're listening, you're more than welcome to get in on these wagers. The instructions for betting, once the contest actually goes live, is right down there in the corner. You just type in !bet and either win or lose, and then the amount of points you want to gamble. You can gamble as little as 10 points or as many as 1,000 points per contest. And we will be running these for about 20 minutes. That should encompass an entire game. And we're going to start out with the defensive scoring challenge. And in the defensive scoring challenge, it's basically exactly what it says. I can't run any offensive plays. The only way that I am allowed to score is from a fumble or an interception recovered and run into the end zone, safety, or if I have a punt or a kickoff return. But as soon as my offense gets out on the field, I must kick it off. And we are going to be playing with the New York Giants because of the defense. And Calicott, since you're here, I'll let you choose my opponent for this matchup. We are using the 1991 original Tecmo Super Bowl, so a lot of teams are not going to be on here. You know, you don't have the Carolina Panthers, you don't have the Texans. The Titans were known as the Houston Oilers back then. You don't have the Panthers and the Ravens. So you can basically pick any team you want me to play against. And I'll be putting that vaunted 1990 Giants defense up against them. We're going to start off against the Seahawks here. And Norm Johnson going to kick it off. Dave Meggett should be back for the Giants to receive. And challenge night is underway. Dave Meggett only able to get a couple of yards here, so we are going to punt it away. Warren back to receive. And Warren gets to about the 31-yard line. We got John L. Williams and Fenner in the backfield. I think Dave Craig is going to be the quarterback for the Seahawks. Yep. And Fenner taking off on us here. And it doesn't matter if I win or lose the game, but I've got to score at least twice on defense. Dave Craig unable to make that reception. 3rd down and 12 now for the Seahawks. Craig downfield, it is intercepted. Greg Jackson with the interception. And Jackson going to get stopped. And we got to punt it away. Warren back again to receive. Remember, no offensive plays in the defensive scoring challenge. I am allowed to return kicks and punts, but that's it. And John L. Williams, loss of 4 yards on that play. 2nd down and 14. Giants blitz. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 14 for the Seattle Seahawks. And, almost intercepted again, going for Bernie Blades. And the Seahawks forced to punt. Meggett back, and Meggett only going to get a couple yards there. And we got to punt it away. We can get a deep punt and get these guys backed up against their own end zone. The chances of us getting a safety are pretty good. That's going to go out. That's going to be a touchback, so they're going to start on the 20-yard line. Craig back to pass. Dumps it off to Derek Fenner. Fenner gets past the defender and picks up a first down. Yeah, probably. I did a full season with a defensive scoring challenge with the 1994 Giants on Tecmo Super Bowl 2 for SNES. I guess it would have been last spring sometime, like March, April maybe. And it was a disaster. I'd start out strong, but by the fourth quarter, my defense would be on fumes. I did score quite a few times on defense, but I don't think I ever actually won a game. John L. Williams getting that big first down catch. Putting Seattle on the Giants side of the field now. And Fenner going to get wrapped up. Fumble. Giants recover. Carl Banks. Banksy with the recovery. And Banks. Banks down to about the 46-yard line. And that brings out the punt team because no offensive plays. Landetta to kick off. Warren back to receive. That's probably going out of bounds again. Probably going out of bounds again. All right, let's see. They're starting out on the 20-yard line. Craig downfield. Oof, almost intercepted there. What is up, Sheiky baby? Coming in with a 1,000-point bet that I'm going to win. Fumble. Mark Collins. Oh, so close. So close. So that's 2 fumble recoveries. Oh, Dave Craig slipping by me. Pepper Johnson got tied up. And Craig running for the first down. Second down and 3 now for the Seahawks. Derek Fenner breaks through the tackle and gets a first down. What is up, the Schnack? How are you doing, my friend? The Schnack, we are back at it tonight with the Tecmo Super Bowl Defensive Scoring Challenge. I think you've done this before, haven't you? Where you can't score, you can't run any offensive plays, basically. The only way you can score is on a defensive touchdown from an interception, a fumble recovery, or a safety. But kick and punt returns, I'm allowing those. I'm counting those as scores. And we've already had 2 fumbles and gotten a little bit of yardage. Waking up from your old man nap, the Schnack. Let me give you some points here. Everybody that comes in the stream tonight, going to give you some channel points to gamble with. And these are the points from the stream elements. And that shows you how many total points you got there. So if you want to participate, win or lose. Yeah, it took me a lot to get through a full 16-game schedule when I did it in Tecmo 2 last year. But I had fun. It's definitely not something I would want to do a season-long thing with, though. But, you know, a couple games here and there, definitely. Especially with this Giants defense from the 91 Tecmo. And Derek Fenner gonna lose another yards. Bal has no faith in me. Bal remembers those defensive scoring challenges. Oreo, ugh, fuck that Oreo cheeseburger. Get that shit out of here, man. Get that shit out of here. I like cheeseburgers and I love Oreos, man, but I don't want no fucking Oreos on my cheeseburger. I'm sorry. I don't want Oreos near my meat. Take that however you wish to take it. Derek Fenner. Lawrence Taylor in the Coke train. Choo-choo. It's not choo-choo. It's more like... Craig back to pass, and Pepper Johnson with a sack. 2nd down and 19. So far, no score at all in this ball game. Giants have already had 2 fumbles and an interception. Unable to score on any of those, however. And a tipped pass. 3rd down, 19. Craig steps up and right into Pepper Johnson's awaiting arms once again. And the Hawks going to go for a field goal. Unable to block that. And it is good. Norm Johnson hitting the long one. Dave Meggett back for the Giants. And Meggett, he's breaking it. Right before the half, and Meggett's brought down. Damn it. Hold on a second, let me get a drink. Oh boy. Thought we had that one, but nope. Matty Barr going to be kicking off here. Warren again back to receive. 3-0. Seahawks with the lead. And the Giants defense goes back to work. Fenner gets a little assist there, breaks that tackle. I hate it when them linemen come up and bump my fucking defensive guy off of the running backs. Fenner again, same play. I should have gone with LT this time instead of Johnson. And Fenner up the middle. 2nd down and 3 for Seattle. John L. Williams this time gets the 1st down. Dave Craig back to pass. Craig. Incomplete pass. Second down and 10 for Seattle. And Pepper Johnson, that's like his third or fourth sack today. Third down and 21 for the Seahawks. Ooh, so close to being picked off. And the Hawks going to be forced to kick another field goal. This one considerably shorter than the first time. Unable to get that block in. And they go up 6-0. Norm Johnson, so far the MVP of this Seattle Seahawks team here in the defensive scoring challenge. Meggett almost got one before the half. Not anywhere close that time, however. And Warren back to receive. Oh, shit. I gotta start shanking my punts. This is the time when I want shorter punts. Not going out of the end zone. Landetta's like the fucking man back in this time period, though. One of the more prolific punters in the league in the 80s and early 90s. And Fenner losing 7 yards on that carry. Second down and 17. John L. Williams this time. Williams going to gain a few of those yards back. About 9 yards on that carry. Third down and 8. And Fenner going to get stopped from behind by Gary Reasons. Go, Meggett, go! And the third quarter comes to a close. Giants still have not scored yet, but we've only held Seattle to 2 field goals. And remember, this is not if I win or lose the game. I have to score 2 defensive touchdowns. Nice 5-yard loss on that play for John L. Williams. Doink. Third down and 15 for Seattle. And John L. Williams again gets a couple of yards on that, but Seattle forced a punt. I really wish you could control the defense on the punt returns like you can in the Super Nintendo Tecmos. And of course, if we don't get a kickoff or punt return, or we have to punt the ball back ourselves, that's going to be another deep one for Landetta. Warren back to receive. Seattle on their own 25-yard line to start things off on this drive. John L. Williams again, not going nowhere. Williams again with a handoff. Gets a couple of yards that time, about 4 yards on that carry. Third down and 6 for Seattle. Much more successful on that one. John L. Williams Getting down to the 2-minute mark here. Giants defense better get something and get something fast. Overthrown. And Fenner fumbles. That's the 4th turnover. And Carl Banks tackled again. Man, if it would have been Taylor that got that, I think I could have made a break for the end zone on Taylor, because Taylor's pretty fast. Carl Banks a little bit slower. Nice, deep in their own territory here. And Fenner up the middle. Running out of time, only 22 seconds. John L. Williams, so close, so close. And that's going to be it. Giants unable to score on defense at all. But we held the Hawks to 2 field goals. So, small little victory for morale. And we are going to pick the winner, Balance. Balance winning the points on that one. Congratulations, Bal. All right, guys, you want to go one more defensive scoring challenge here, or do you want me to go for the 500 yards? Do you want me to go for the 500 rushing yard game now? We can do one more defensive scoring challenge if you want. I'll totally leave that up to you guys. Either way, I will be using the Giants. If I don't get a response in the next 30 seconds or so, I'm going to just go ahead and do one more defensive scoring challenge. And then we'll do the 500 yards challenge after that. Do 2 games of the defensive scoring and then 2 games of the other ones. We'll call that a stream tonight. Now on the, you want to go one more defensive scoring challenge. All right, we played against the Hawks. Who do you want me to play against this time, guys? What team? It's open to anybody. You give me a team to challenge, and then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it if we get somebody that comes in with a different team. Seattle, obviously, not an offensive juggernaut. This is the 1991. This is the original year, so Detroit's going to have Barry Sanders. I know Balance is probably looking at Detroit. I think Barry Sanders and maybe Eric Kramer would have been the quarterback on this one. I can tell you right now. Hold on a second. We'll take a look if that's what you're thinking, Bal. Nope, Rodney Peete, Andre Ware are the quarterbacks for Detroit, but you got Barry Sanders, Mel Gray. And then that's your defense. Chris Spielman, man, that's a bad mofo. But yeah, Barry Sanders, obviously, the X factor here. Putting Barry Sanders against Lawrence Taylor. All right, Bal's going to say Detroit. We'll go with Detroit. Now, Detroit was one of the teams that when I did the defensive scoring challenge in the... all right, let's get this started here. 20 minutes, 10 and 1,000. Will I score on defense twice? We got 20 minutes to vote. So go ahead and place your bets. Sheiky Baby don't trust me this time. I don't blame him. Remember, it's not if I win the game, I have to score on defense twice for it to count as a win or a loss on the contest. The challenge is, am I going to get 2 defensive scores? And that does include kick and punt returns. I'm going to kick off because I'm going to start putting the pressure on them right now. Mel Gray back to receive for the Lions. Gray, one of the best return men in the history of the NFL. All right, we got first down and 10. And Rodney Peete going to roll out. Second down and 11. And you guys feel free on this one. Feel free if you want to add some play calling in. Just tell me what plays to pick on defense. And we'll go for it. Rodney Peete dumps it off out of bounds. Third down and 11 now for the Detroit Lions. Barry Sanders getting his first touch of the day, and it's a loss of about 7 yards. They're going to punt. Oh, that Giants defensive player almost hit Arnold. If he would have hit him before he got that ball off, that would have been a safety. And Landetta back to punt. Again, no offensive plays, but we can still pick plays on defense if you guys want. I'm not going to do it like I normally do, giving people time to pick, because I want to kind of keep the fast pace going here. But if you got a defensive play, it's just a simple 1, 2, 3, 4 pass, 1, 2, 3, 4 run. And let me go ahead and put that up in the thing for anybody new that might be in here. Barry Sanders. Oh, shit. That run number 3, man. That run number 3 gets me every single time. And Barry Sanders rips one off for about 60 yards. Rodney Peete stepping up this time. Peete gonna take it. Peete gonna get a first down. Yeah, I know. He sucks at throwing, but he's a good rollout. Second down and 10, not going anywhere on that one, however. Barry Sanders again. I'm not being patient with this. I need to be a little more patient and not rushing in on everyone. Wait and see what they're going to do, because Sanders gets that run number 3, and he is going to be gone. Fourth down. Detroit probably going to kick a field goal. They are. Unable to block it. Eddie Murray puts the Lions on the board, 3-0. Dave Meggett back to receive for the Giants. Meggett going to take it out of the end zone. And Meggett gets to about the 20-yard line. Sean Landetta coming to punt it once again. Back to Mel Gray. Gray going to take it from about the 11-yard line. And he is down. Rodney Peete, meet Lawrence Taylor, baby. 2nd down and 16, loss of 6 yards on that play. Oh, god damn it. And we got a Myron Guyton interception. Guyton immediately tackled, however. Taylor was going for the knockout tackle there in the end zone. Rodney Peete got that one off right before he got hit. And the Lions going to start on their 20-yard line here. Clark with the catch. Clark. Big first down catch and run for Detroit. 1st down and 10 on the New York 45-yard line. And Myron Guyton with another interception and another tackle as soon as he catches it. So the Giants been getting the turnovers, just unable to make scores off the turnovers on defense. Mel Gray gets to about the 24-yard line. And there the Lions will start, again, leading 3-0 here. Matthews with the catch. Big first down catch for the Lions. Barry Sanders still relatively quiet aside from that one big run that he had. Batted pass. 3rd down and 10 for Detroit. Lawrence Taylor gets in there, knocks the pass down, forces another punt. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Arnold, man. That's the 2nd time Arnold's almost gotten clobbered. And that's going to be a touchback and an automatic punt. Mel Gray back to receive. A minute 4 left here in the first half. 3-0 Detroit. This ain't about the scoreboard right now. It's about, can I score twice on defense? Detroit calling time out. 2nd down and 7 for the Lions. Lawrence Taylor with another sack on Rodney Peete. Barry Sanders, actually Rodney Peete that time, kept it again. 4th down and 21. Lions forced to punt. Will this be the one Dan Arnold gets hit? Nope. And Meggett not going nowhere. Bringing up the punt team. Giants should get the ball here at the beginning of the 3rd. So right off the bat, going to try to get that kickoff return. Again, if you guys want to pick any of the defensive plays, feel free. Run 1, 2, 3, 4, pass 1, 2, 3, 4. Meggett unable to get much yardage there. Which means Landetta to punt. Gray back to receive. Barry Sanders. That run 3. That's pretty much all I've been calling is run 3. Because that's the one that I always get burned on. Lawrence Taylor, another sack on Rodney Peete. So far getting sacks, not getting many fumbles from Pete. Oh, so close. So close. And Detroit punts it away again. Meggett gets to about the 41-yard line of the Lions. That one's going to be a touchback. They're going to start on their 20-yard line again. And another Mark Collins with the interception this time. Oh yeah, I mean, you can't beat Mel Gray, man. That guy was just as scary as Barry Sanders when he got the ball on the kickoffs. Mel Gray is on the Oilers in the Tecmo Super Bowl III. The 1995 cart that I play on Tuesday nights. And he is just as dangerous with the Oilers on returns as he was here in 91 with the Lions. Another sack on Rodney Peete. Giants still looking for that first defensive score tonight. We've had a lot of turnovers, just none of them have gone back for a touchdown. And another interception. So I think that's the 4th or 5th interception. Guyton had 2. Collins has 1 or 2, at least 1. And Greg Jackson that time. And what am I doing? I was about to call an offensive play, guys. I was getting tempted. Again, if you haven't placed your bet yet, it's down there in the lower right-hand corner. Bet win and then up to 1,000 points, or bet lose and up to 1,000 points. And I have to score 2 defensive scores. Either a touchdown off of an interception or a fumble recovery, a safety, or a kick or punt return. Technically, kick and punt returns aren't supposed to be allowed in a defensive scoring challenge, at least the way I played it before. But I'm allowing them for this special occasion. And Greer with the big first down catch, getting Detroit a little bit of breathing room. They were starting to move in the wrong direction. Rodney Peete. Barry Sanders. Oh, I got tangled. I got tangled in the web, baby. 3rd down and 6. Barry Sanders getting 4 yards on that. Going into the final quarter, still looking for my first defensive score of the night. We're getting turnovers. We're not getting touchdowns off the turnovers. We've come close to getting a few safeties. But close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, not football. 3rd down and 9 for the Lions. Block pass. That's probably going to bring out the punt team, I would imagine. 4:28 left on the clock. Still plenty of time. Val, you looking forward to 9.2 next week? I watched the survival guide today. I thought about it for about a minute, and I was like, fuck WoW. Fuck WoW. I honestly, I would come back and play WoW if I could find somebody to, you know, like find 5 or 6 people that wanted to just do, like, PvP. And we did nothing but PvP in arenas. But I can't ever find anybody that just wants to PvP. Because I got a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish in PvP that I didn't get accomplished because I hate random battlegrounds so much. Like, I was trying to get to rank 250. I think I'm up to, like, 235 or 236 on the PvP ranking. And Detroit forced to punt again, 2:20. That priest that I leveled, that I was using as my main ult this time, the little gnome priest, I leveled her mainly through PvP back in BFA, and I really enjoyed it because it allowed me to play Discipline and kind of learn the ins and the outs of Discipline. Rodney Pete, hits Barry Sanders in open territory. And the Giants running out of time here. Got a blocked pass. Terry Greer jumping up and catching that one. Barry Sanders tangled, loses 4 yards. 32 seconds left. And Detroit, first touchdown scored on us tonight. Robert Clark. And Meggett with the touchdown at the last minute, but a day late and $1 short, baby. A day late and $1 short. Held Barry Sanders to 66 yards rushing. Rodney Pete with 4 interceptions. Robert Clark 2 for 69 on the receiving yards. But had to get 2 scoring touchdowns, or defensive touchdowns, and we only managed to get 1, so congratulations for the people that just won points. And up next, we are going to go into the 500 yards challenge. That's 500 rushing yards in one game. I don't have to do it on a single player. It can be spread out among any players. All right. While I do that, I'm going to take a pause for the cause for a few seconds, and I'm going to hit Twitter. Be right back, guys. Thanks for hanging out. 500 yards rushing coming up next. We're going to do it twice. Yeah, we just finished that, Spectre. How you doing tonight, man? We played 2 games. We played against the Seahawks, and it wasn't... The challenge wasn't going to be a win or a loss. The challenge was going to be if I got 2 defensive scores in a single game. And we got one at the end of the last game. Came close, got a shit ton of turnovers. Just unable to convert those into actual scores. And I realized I was probably talking over ads. But yeah, the contest was, will I score 2 defensive touchdowns in a single game? And we managed to pull off that kick return or the punt return at the end of the game we just finished. Probably had, I don't know, over the course of 2 games. Of that last game, we had 4 interceptions. The game before that, we had at least 3 or 4 fumbles. Came close on a couple of safeties, but unfortunately wasn't able to knock it in. All right. We're getting ready to start this next one up. New contest is up. You can bet, win, or lose. All you got to do is follow the little instructions down in the lower right-hand side. Bet, win, and then the amount of points. Or bet, lose, and the amount of points. Minimum wager is 10 points. Maximum is 1,000. Everybody that comes in tonight is going to get 5,000 points to play with. It's just digital bullshit. This ain't Bitcoin. So don't think you're getting rich. And we're going to start out with the Giants again here. And guys, it's open. Pick a team for me to play against. Remember, I got to get 500 yards rushing in a single game. First person to pick a team is who I will be playing in this game, and then we'll play one more game after this one. And chat picks the plays are available. Stone gonna come in with the Packers. How you doing tonight, Stone Grasp? I really hate this phone sometimes. Does not keep my copy-paste information. Nice. Getting ready for the big main event tomorrow night. And before I start here, hold on, we'll wait till this coin toss goes up. Matt Barr set to kick off. Give everybody a shout out here.
Brian could be naked any day. Perfect timing. That was perfect timing.
Sorry guys, Joe,
Give the Schnack. Great variety streamer here on Twitch. Plays everything from Tecmo Super Bowl to more modern games. Calicott. Been playing Final Fantasy III and a choose-your-own-adventure type game called Fighting Fantasy. I don't know if Spectre has any clips showing up for him. And of course, Stone Grasp. The Vince McMahon of E-Feds here. Well, that's an insult to Stone. I'm not going to call him Vince McMahon. Because Vince McMahon's a piece of shit. But Stone Grasp runs a great E-Fed here. At least 4 nights a week, sometimes 5 nights a week. Saturday morning, Sunday morning, around 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Monday night, Tuesday night, around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Wednesday afternoons, usually around 1 o'clock Eastern. And then Friday nights, usually a variety night, but this Friday night, 7 p.m., the main event, which is his community challenge. What are you up to? Main event 27? I think it's the 27th main event. And always worth follow. No? How many is that? I've lost count. Feels like 27. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I'm older than you, so 500 or something. Well, that's total match wrestling streams is 500, but like the main event challenge you've done for the community goals. But we are going to get started here. Please give all of these great streamers a follow. They don't yell and scream as much as I do, I promise. And Matty Barr going to kick off. Wilson back to receive for the Packers. Let's hope that the Giants can keep that defensive streak going to give us the opportunity to score some rushing plays. And Mikowski hits Kemp over the middle. Don Mikowski rolling out the Magic Man himself. And the Giants defense all of a sudden playing like garbage. Haddix breaks free. That's alright, go ahead and score. You score, that gives me the ball back. This ain't about winning or losing. This is about getting 500 rushing yards in the game. If we win, that's just the cherry on top of a sundae. But that is not my goal, and that extra point got blocked. Chris Jackie going to kick off. David Meggett back to receive. I am just going to run my ass right out of the way there. And O.J. Anderson coming in. We're going to put Rodney Hampton in there as well. Otis Anderson starting things off for the Giants. 2nd down and 5. A gain of 5 yards on that play. O.J. Anderson. Big run for Otis Anderson here. And Anderson gets out of bounds on the 20-yard line of the Packers. Dave Meggett going up top, and Meggett into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Scoreboard, baby!
I should just do onside kicks, too. I mean, this isn't about winning or losing games at this point. This is about hitting these challenges that I've set. Like I said, when I was playing around doing this a few weeks ago, just trying to come up with some different challenges, I managed to get about 487 yards rushing with the Giants in one of the games. Second down and 1 for Green Bay. And they got the reverse going. That's going to be a loss of yardage. 8-yard loss on the play there. 3rd down and 9. Going for the reverse again. They got Taylor blocked that time, and it paid off for him. Sterling Sharp with the big 1st down run. 5 seconds left to play here in the 1st quarter. And Mikowski, incomplete pass. Okay, they want to keep doing that reverse nonsense. That's going to be a direct snap. Nope. Almost intercepted. Now they're going peanut butter. Woodside makes the catch, and they're going to come up short, but they are in field goal range. Chris Jackie should have no problem with this. Unable to hit that block. Oh, and it doinks off the upright. Giants get possession on the 25-yard line. And O.J. Anderson back at it. Anderson with the handoff. Gets a couple of nice blocks. Anderson breaks free of a tackle and then brought down from behind. Oh, Anderson tackled behind the line that time. Only going to pick up... Well, actually, he lost a yard. And Dave Meggett. Giants with a great 1-2 punch running back in this version of the game. This is the original Tecmo Bowl. Doesn't have all the built-in juice and stuff that the current ROM editors put in the game. But the one bad thing is I don't have stats at halftime in this version of the game either, so I can't kind of judge where I'm at going into the third quarter. I would venture to say we're around that 100-yard mark at this point, though. Easily at 100 yards. And O.J. Anderson into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Scoreboard, baby!
Matty Barr kicking off. Wilson back to receive. Again, I should consider just kicking onside kicks and trying to get the ball back as much as I possibly can. Mikowski rolling out. Lawrence Taylor puts him on his back. Packers calling timeout. And that is... God damn it. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Come on, bro. You cheating ass computer. That should have been a safety. That should have been a safety. That damn reverse got me. Myron Guyton with another interception. O.J. Anderson with the handoff. Anderson. "12 seconds left, and O.J. is brought down. And we go into the half. Leading 14-6. No idea how much yardage we have built up yet because we don't have a stat tracker at halftime like we do in the more modern builds of the Tecmo ROM. That's kind of a cheese way to do it, but it counts. O.J. Anderson getting wrapped up, barely able to get to the marker, and he's going to be a 3rd down and 1. Easily gets that 1st down. O.J. breaking the tackles again. O.J. Anderson. We should be well into the 200-yard mark at this time, I would venture to say. Well into the 200-yard mark. Again, if you want to bet on this, the explanation's right there in the lower right-hand side. Exclamation point bet win, and then from 10 to 1,000 points. Onside, excuse me, pizza burp there. Oh, Mikowski unable to make that connection there. He was wide open, too. Mikowski gonna run it again. Don Mikowski with the fancy footwork. What are we playing, QB Eagles here? Not going anywhere that time. Pepper Johnson with a sack. Second down and 19 for the Packers. Man in motion for Green Bay. And Woodside up the middle for a couple of yards. Third down and 15. Peanut butter play. Gonna get batted down, bringing out the field goal unit. Block. Nope, but doink. Doink the clown. O.J. Anderson with another handoff. Let's check in and see what condition my condition is in here. Up. God damn it. I do it like Tecmo. In Tecmo on SNES, you hit the X button to see Otis Anderson's in bad condition. We're going to bring in Rodney Hampton. See how the rookie plays. Rodney Hampton doesn't look like he's going to be as fast as O.J. Anderson. Hampton with another handoff. Hampton breaks it. Another big play for Rodney Hampton. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Rodney Hampton, another first down. And we got 1 quarter. Who knows how many yards I got left here. Hampton gonna lose a couple of yards there. Second down and 14. Meggett. They're on to me now. Hampton. Fourth down and 11. Let's see. We say fuck punting here. I ain't worried about it. We're so far ahead right now. Turnover on downs. And that one is a safety that time. Fuck you, Green Bay. Payback for what you did to me earlier. Chris Jackie to kick off. Stone giving me the eye. Giving me the evil eye. Stone's probably sitting there putting a Maloik on me. Like, yeah. You do that to the pack, you're going to get the fumbles. Only 2-yard gain on that play. Meggett going to go up top. Dave Meggett. Green Bay going to start calling timeouts. That does nothing but help me. Rodney Hampton just breaking the tackles again, and the rookie into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Going for the onside. Probably not going to get that one back. Don Mikowski. Let him go. Let him go. I actually wanted him to score on that one. I wanted him to score. Yeah, it is ridiculous how fast those drones will pick up. You think you got a little room to run, and then all of a sudden some guy will come from way on the other side of the screen. It's just ridiculous. At this point, I want him to score or just kick, because I want the ball back. I need possession. Let's see if OJ's Anderson's condition has improved. We're bringing OJ back in. Anderson gonna get stuffed bad on that one, loses a yard on the play. Look at OJ just breaking right through. Touchdown Giants.
Scoreboard!
10 seconds left. We're going for an onside, but it'll probably run out the clock. All right, what did we do? Did we get it? I don't think we did. Oh, 466 yards rushing in that game. OJ had 316 yards on 16 carries. And we come up short. We come up short. Maybe I should have gone for some more onside kicks. So we are going to pick the winner. And that is a loss. Congratulations. Looks like one person voted for me to lose. And we are going to do this one more time. We are going to do this one more time. Actually, let's look at these other teams here. Because we've got a very interesting prospect right here. Of course, the meme right there, Bo Jackson. Everybody gets the meme wrong, though. Bo Jackson in Tecmo's Super Bowl, not as overpowered as he was in the original 1988 Tecmo Bowl. That's the game that he run people over and just basically you couldn't stop him. He wasn't as effective, I don't think, in this version of the game. Yeah, but to Schnack, it's not about winning or losing the actual game. It's if we got the 500 rushing yards. That's the purpose of the challenge. The wins and losses are not consequential in these challenges. It's if we can meet the challenges that I set forth. And we were 44 yards shy on that one. And that was with no passes. I probably should have done at least one or two more onside kick attempts to try to get it up there. So, all right, guys. I'm going to go for it again. What team do you want me to play against? Going to be trying it with the Giants one more time. I would say in terms of defenses, for this ROM, probably Philadelphia. Top-notch defense. Buffalo's defense probably would have been top-notch around this time, if I can remember. All right, Buffalo, you got them in first. Whoever, it's a first comes, first serve tonight. And we were going to put this back up. All right, 20 minutes. And we are going to start this bet. Matt Barr kicking off again here. I'm actually going to start this one off. Onside kick. QB Bills. Got to watch out for Thurman Thomas here. McKellar gets down to the 1-yard line. Again, I'm not worried about winning or losing. We gotta have to get 500 rushing yards in a single game. That is the purpose of this. And Mueller gets buried again. Kelly being taken down by Pepper Johnson. Bill's going to be forced to kick. Let's see if we get a wide right from Scott Norwood. Scott Norwood's kick is blocked. O.J. Anderson taken off here. 2nd down and 4, 6 yards on that carry. Otis Anderson again. Big gains here from OJ. 1st down and 10 for the Giants. Gonna get buried by the Bills defense? No, he's actually gonna make some forward progress. 4 yards gained, which should have been a loss. 2nd down and 6. Hand off to Meggett. Meggett going to get the 1st down and then some. Meggett down the sideline. Meggett is going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Scoreboard, baby!
And we're going for the onside kick. We were about 44 yards shy of 500 in that last game. Maybe one more possession would have made the difference. Kelly back to pass. Eric Howard with the sack. Thurman Thomas. Gonna lose a couple yards. 3rd down and 22 now. Kelly, plenty of time to pass. Going to James Lofton. And that is going to be incomplete. Forcing the punt. Rick Tootin to kick off. Meggett back to receive. I'm running that one back. I'm giving myself that extra yardage. Probably shouldn't do that, but... Anderson gonna get caught that time. Loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11. 15 seconds left to play here in the 1st quarter. Meggett should have been buried, but gets the 1st down. And we go into the 2nd quarter up 7-0. Probably well over the 100-yard mark at this point, I would say. And Otis Anderson is gone. He is gone. Giants touchdown. And the Giants get the onside kick recovery. I think I'm going to limit myself to one onside kick a game, or maybe one onside kick a half. Because it doesn't seem fair to do that every single down. If I was going for 1,000 yards a game, maybe, but gotta have some rules in place. Buffalo down around their 15-yard line to start off here. Kelly back to pass. Kelly sacked again. Pepper Johnson with that one. Thurman Thomas been relatively quiet. Had the or the handoff that time. Gets a couple yards, but not enough. These fucking buttons, man, they're sticking on me. Piece of crap controller. I'm surprised I did as well as I did last night in the hockey games using this controller, considering how bad the buttons stick on this thing. Just flimsy. What do you expect for $10, though? I mean, I'd still venture to say this controller probably printed on a 3D printer, because it feels like something that would be printed on a 3D printer. O.J. Anderson. 3rd down and 10 now for the Giants. Meggett gets the 1st down and then a whole lot more. Needed 10, got about 20. Oh, shit. Meggett fumbles. Jeff Wright gonna get it and go. This is what we needed in the defensive scoring challenge. It's all right. That just means we get the ball back. Check in, see what condition the condition is in. Meggett and Anderson both in decent condition. Anderson with the handoff. He should be gone this time. There's one guy to beat, and it don't look like he's catching me anytime soon. Smith gonna take it out of the end zone as time expires here in the first half. And the Giants all over the Bills so far. But again, I don't know what the stats are because we can't look at stats until the end of the game. I would say we're probably close to 300 yards. O.J. Anderson. Big 1st down run to start things off here in the 3rd. And each time this challenge, the challenge week comes up, we're going to do something different. Like next challenge, it might be just run one single play for an entire game. And try to win. which is a pretty easy challenge, but Dave Meggett on the direct snap. Another New York touchdown. More importantly, more New York running yards.
Scoreboard, baby!
All right, Buffalo. Haven't really seen any big razzle-dazzle coming from Buffalo so far in this game. Jake Reed, or Andre Reed, wrong Reed. Second down and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Thurman Thomas down low. Thomas going to get the first down. Kelly, ooh. Kelly had his tight end right there, sitting in the end zone. Raring to go. Mueller punches it in for Buffalo. And we get the ball back. We get the ball back. O.J. Anderson taken off again. Anderson gets down to the 40-yard line. 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Anderson brought down, gang tackled. Second down and 2 for the Giants. And Anderson going to pick up a first down as we go into the fourth quarter. I got a good feeling about this one. I think we did it in this game. Or we will do it in this game. You still got about 6 minutes if you want to vote. We've only got one person entered right now. Again, bet, win, exclamation point, bet, win. And then up to 1,000 points. Or exclamation point, bet, lose up to 1,000 points. (42-14) the score. And Jim Kelly going to get sacked by Lawrence Taylor. I'm sorry, QB Bill's going to get sacked by Lawrence Taylor. Thurman Thomas taking that one out of the end zone. Third down and 11 for Buffalo. Thomas again. Got the first down and a whole lot more. Thurman's like, wait, these guys are trying to go for 500 yards rushing? I want to do that. Let me in. Mueller with the catch. .259 left on the clock. Got to get this ball back. All about getting this ball back. What is up, J-Cat? How are you doing? How was the I Love Music mix? I was there for a few minutes. I was lurking the whole time, but I only had the music up for a few minutes, obviously. Because I'm over here trying these challenges tonight. If you want to get involved, J-Cat, hold on just a second. I'm giving everybody that comes in tonight, J-Cat, you got the ability, you probably already got some points just by the time you've spent in the channel already. But I'm giving everybody 5,000 extra points for the currency. And you can bet those points. Hello, Fox. How are you doing? We'll give you some points as well. And we are trying to go. This is the second game. We failed by 44 yards in the previous game. Excuse me. And we are trying to hit 500 rushing yards in a single game. These points aren't for channel points. These are currency through stream elements. So you can't use them for the butt trumpet. But you can gamble. You can gamble on this game. Am I going to win? Am I going to lose? The instructions are right there in the lower right-hand corner. You can bet, exclamation point, bet, win, anywhere from 10 to 1,000. Or bet, lose, anywhere from 10 to 1,000. We've done 2 defensive scoring challenges and came up short in those, where I had to get 2 defensive scores in a game. And then we were 44 yards shy of hitting 500 yards in the previous game we played. I think we've got it in this one, though. With about 1:52 left. I don't have any way of checking stats, however. This is the original Tecmo Super Bowl ROM, so it doesn't have the halftime stats. O.J. Anderson going to lose 2 yards on that carry. Meggett, however, going to come back and take off. Dave Meggett down the field, going to get caught from behind. 45 seconds to go. Giants. I still got my onside kick for this half as well. 33 seconds. You got that tapping, that tapping going on. Onside kick, not going to get recovered. 10 seconds to go, 9 seconds to go. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we hit 500 yards? $5.15, baby. We got it. We got it that time. One of you picked me to win. The other one picked me to lose. Congratulations to the winner. All right. And we can do it one more time if you guys want to hang out for one more game. I'll leave it up to you. I don't have to play with the Giants. I can play with any other team. If you guys want to see me play, these are the teams that we can choose from. Obviously, the Giants, with the 500 yards, I was comfortable because I knew what O.J. Anderson and Dave Meggett could do.
Filth, Lauren, filth, Lauren, filth.
But I am open to play with another team if you guys want me to go one more game. Otherwise, I'll be looking for somebody to raid. Bo Jackson never gets caught. We'll go with the Raiders. We'll play a game with the Raiders. We'll see if Bo is as powerful in this game as he was in the original Tecmo Bowl. And who should I play? You guys can pick any of these teams that you see on the screen. Bo Jackson versus the world right here for another 500-yard rushing game. Gonna go ahead and start that up there. Any of these teams that are available here, who do you want me to play against? Otherwise, I will pick somebody. I'll pick the Giants. Oh, we're going to the Jets. Okay. Going to the Jets. I was about to say I'd pick the Giants and see if I could run against that defense. The Jets win the coin toss. Looks like they're going to be receiving Jeff Yeager to kick off. Remember, I'm giving myself only one onside kick per half. Cappy and the Jets. Ken O'Brien, the quarterback for the Jets, and we've already got a turnover. Interception. Got to put a space between bet and win on that. And Bo Jackson already picking up a couple yards in his first touchdown. Where was that defense on the defensive scoring challenge when I needed it? Of course, I didn't score on defense, but... Freeman McNeil and Blair Thomas, the running backs for this Jets team. Not really anything of note, but... The name of this game is Get the Ball Back Early and Often so I can run till the daddy takes the T-Bird away. 3rd down and 20 for the Jets. And O'Brien back to pass, going to be batted down, bringing out the punt team. Prokop to punt. Tim Brown back to receive. But this ain't about kickoff and punt returns, so we're going to run Tim Brown out of bounds. This is all about Bo Jackson. We've got Marcus Allen in the backfield as well. Look at Bo go. Will Bo Jackson beat the Giants? 5-15 in that last game. Will we be able to beat that with Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen? Bo Jackson, Horseman. And Bo knows football, and Bo scores.
Scoreboard, baby!
14-0. Yeager to kick off. Mathis back to receive. And Mathis getting a nice little return there. We'll use Greg Townsend this time, and it's a batted pass. Again, it's about getting the ball back early, getting it often, and run. Ken O'Brien back to pass. O'Brien. And I still don't think they were as bad in this version of the game as they were in the original Tecmo Bowl. That was the one where Jackson was just bowling people over every time he touched the ball. Because that one had the exaggerated hits that if you hit somebody, they go popcorning down the field 50 yards. And Bo Jackson is off to the races and into the end zone once again to close out the first quarter. And these Thursday night fan balls, we're not going to do a traditional season for a while. We've got different things coming up. I'll go ahead and talk about it a little bit right here. Take a little bit of time here. Of course, we got the bets going on. We got the challenge tonight. It's the defensive scoring and 500 yards challenge. We failed the defensive scoring challenge. It was get 2 defensive scores in one game. We played 2 games, and in those 2 games, we only got 1 defensive score. Of course, we've got the guest coach live on Discord once a month. They'll be calling my plays. I'll be playing. We had Emily from Modern Romantic last week. Then we're going to have a casino night where we can bet channel points like you're doing here. And it's going to be a computer versus computer matchup. You guys pick the teams that play each other and then gamble on who's going to win or who's going to lose. And then the standard chat calls the play with one change from how we used to do it. Instead of me actually playing, I'm going to be in coach mode. So you guys call the plays. I enter the plays on the controller, and then I put the controller down, and the computer actually has to execute the plays. That way it takes the human error out of it and gives you guys a better chance to to win without me fucking everything up all the time like I tend to do. And Ken O'Brien's pass batted down in the end zone. It was fun. I got my ass handed to me in the 2 warm-up games I played with the Clowns. And then in the first regular season game with the Rangers, I got beat 11-3. Then came back, won a game in overtime in game number 2 of the regular season. And then won 3 more games. They were high-scoring games for hockey games. They were like 6-7 in a couple games. And then the last one I beat Buffalo 8-6. But one of the problems with it, I'm not using a GameCube controller. I'm using my SNES controller. And I have it remapped, so I don't have the analog stick. I'm using a directional pad instead of the analog joystick. And I don't have the C-stick, so I'm kind of handicapped playing with the SNES style controller until I get a GameCube controller that works with this Mac on USB. And right now I just don't have the extra funds to justify spending that money. So the fact that I went 4-1 last night on the seasonal games is a miracle. And we got a fumble. And Scott Davis... I mean, NHL Hits is one of those games that you really don't need the C-stick for. You might need it for, like, fighting. But it really doesn't play into the actual game mechanics themselves as far as the shots and everything go. The biggest difference was on my the Z button that's up in the upper right-hand portion of the GameCube controller. I had to use my select button, and the Z button is what you trigger your power-ups with. So it took me a couple of games to get used to hitting the select button. But it had been well over 10 years since I've played Hits. And Bo Jackson in for another score. So I'm still kind of rusty. I know Goals Official rated me last night. They are a hockey simulation league here on Twitch. They rated me, and I'm pretty sure most of the hardcore hockey fans were looking at my goofy ass playing in that game last night when they came in there like, who the fuck is this guy? But I'm not a big hockey fan anymore. I stopped following hockey back around the time Messier retired. So, it's been quite a considerable time that I really haven't followed the game all too closely. But I do love that arcade-style hockey from the NHL Hits series. I almost said NFL Blitz. I've also got NFL Street. I've got the first season and the second season of NFL Street out in the living room. And I might have to try to rip one of those and see how they work on the emulator. That's 5-on-5 football. And that's a pretty fun game as well. But that one, I know for sure that I need that C-stick, because you need the C-stick on that one to get extra oomph on your hits. So, if I was still on my main PC that went down back in July or August, and I was using that Xbox-style controller that I'd been using since I started streaming, it would be no problem. Obviously, I finished Metroid Prime and I finished Zelda the Wind Waker last year for GameCube. And we had Star Wars Lego 2, I think, on Star Wars Day last year on May the 4th. And that Xbox controller, while it had some issues as far as how the ergonomics work, GameCube controller, considerably smaller, not as much real estate as far as the plastic goes. GameCube controller to me is my favorite all-time game controller because it's easy to hold and it just fit my hands perfectly. The Xbox controller gave me a little bit of trouble in Metroid Prime, especially in some of the really precision shooting scenarios on some of the later bosses because of where the button layout fell. And my muscle memory going, for a GameCube controller kind of got me kind of twisted on a few of the boss encounters, but we did beat the game, so I think we got an 85 or 83 or an 85 percentage on completion. I never played NBA Street. And we will be getting back into some NBA Jam, too, on occasion, on Wednesday nights. I've been neglecting NBA Jam during football season. We played one time. But now that Wednesdays aren't dedicated to the prediction streams until September, we'll be rotating games in. I may do hits again next week. I may go back to Civilization. I may throw NBA Jam or something else into the mix. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., we're going back to Final Fantasy V. We are on our way to try to save the Earth Crystal, one of the 4 crystals there. So I'd say we're probably... I've never played all the way through Final Fantasy V, so I'm going to guess we may be getting near the halfway mark. And then Saturday night, hopefully we'll be able to finish Battle of Olympus this Saturday. We are in the last area of Battle of Olympus. And then when we finish Battle of Olympus, I'll be moving into Metroid 2, The Return of Samus on Game Boy. Never played the original Metroid 2 on Game Boy. So we're going to be getting into that hopefully next weekend. Yeah, I know you were talking the other night. Mario 3 was kind of getting you bent out of shape there. And it's hard for me because I spent, close to 17 years pretty much only playing World of Warcraft. And I got out of platforming games altogether until I started streaming. So, like, a lot of my platforming skills have just eroded just from not staying in practice over the years. Bo Jackson just tearing it up. He's got to be around 400 yards by now, I would say. We got to be closing in on this. Like the snip snip, or you get your cast off of your foot? Gotta clarify what snip snip it is. Oh, okay, so it is the snip snip. Moment of silence. In 3, 2, 1. J-Cat's balls. Good luck with that. Rob Apollyon rating. How was your stream tonight, Rob? What were you playing? If you don't already follow Rob, he is a newish streamer here on Twitch. What is up, Mud? How are you doing, my friend? Hadn't seen you on Twitch in ages, Mud. What am I doing? I don't even know how to give a shout out. If you're not already following, thank you for the follow, Mud. If you're not following Rob here on Twitch, like I said, he is a new streamer. He is trying to hit that 50 follower mark so he can start working on his path to affiliate.
I like that.
Very entertaining guy.
Randomly have, like, spoons on
Very
them.
engaging with his
Like,
chat.
that's, like, the most common thing
I.e.,
to find on
he
the
never
internet.
shuts up, which is not a bad thing when it comes to streamers.
What is that? Wait, what are they doing with it? Do they?
Rob, also a musician, going to be having music streams every once in a while, in addition to the gaming streams. You might have trimmed me off your list when you went on your purge last year, because I noticed that you've said that to a few other people too, that you just kind of went through all your social medias when you were kind of going through it last summer before the move. So I figured that that you probably unfollowed me on at least one of the platforms you followed me on. Dude, I don't take offense at that shit. I know how it is. There's times I just want to delete everything. But I know that if I did that, I'd be getting a welfare check or something, because somebody would be dropping dime on me. And we got another turnover here. We are going for 500 yards in this ball game. We got 515 with the Giants on the previous stream. We're doing it this time, trying to do it with the Raiders and Bo Jackson. We failed on our first attempt 2 games ago. We got 466 yards rushing in that game. Kind of changing up the Thursday night fan ball. Getting away from just purely chat calls the plays. But if you guys want to call a few plays here and there, perfectly fine, as long as they're running plays. But it seems like you're in a lot better place now, Mud, just from the interactions that I see you on Discord and on Twitter, so I'm glad things are kind of going in your direction. And you guys kind of moved all the way across the country. I mean, you had to get out of Alabama with a banjo on your knee, so obviously the move was a much-needed change of pace for you. I've often thought that getting out of Jacksonville would probably do me good, because I've been here so long and I've been miserable for so long. But in my current situation, with the way my health is and my finances, it's just not in the cards for me, so. Greg Townsend with the sack. And the Jets, with 49 seconds to go, 4th down and 33. That's going to be... Oh, couldn't get to him in time. And we're going to get one more chance for a few more yards. Hopefully we've got what we need. As far as the rushing yards go, Bo Jackson in for another touchdown. She's doing good. She started teaching, well, not teaching, but tutoring again. She's up to, I think, 4 students a week again. When my aunt and my uncle died last May, and then she got sick in July, she was up to 14 kids a week that she was tutoring. And she had to pretty much, you know, put all that stuff on hiatus. But now she's starting to build the clientele back up. Socially distanced, of course. And no, we did not hit 500 yards rushing with Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen. 399 for the Raiders. So we fail this one. We fail this one. We won the game, did not win the challenge. And that was I probably should have done a little bit less talking and a little more paying attention. I did not use my onside kicks. So we did not win that challenge this time. But anyways, I had a blast tonight. If you can just hang out for a few more seconds, I'm going to be getting off of here, sending us over to somewhere fun. But I want to remind you that I am still taking up donations on behalf of the Love Alive charity, a local not-for-profit organization here in Jacksonville that helps families in need with things such as food, clothing, rent, utility assistance, anything that they might need financially. Love Alive Charity depends on donations from people like you and me to help fill those holes. And all donations, no matter how big or small they may be, go directly to the charity through that link via PayPal, Cash App, or if you want to write a check, you can do that as well. And like I said, I will be back tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be doing some more Final Fantasy V. Going to save the Earth Crystal. And I think I'm going to head over. Let's see. Who is on right now? I know the one person I was eyeing just went off. They just went off. I tell you who we're going to raid. Miss Lystra is on right now. She is playing Lost Ark and World of Warcraft. She's in World of Warcraft now. She was playing Lost Ark earlier. If you don't follow Lissy, please give her a follow. She's a hell of a person. Her and Bricko, of course, full of all sorts of shenanigans when they play WoW together. Bricko has been working a lot during the week, so they haven't been able to play together as much. But Lystra equally is entertaining on her own. So I'm going to send it over there, guys. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Thank you for participating. Deshnack, are you streaming later tonight? You streaming tomorrow? Next week, we're probably going to be doing casino night, the casino night for the challenge, where you can use actual channel points. All right, good luck with that procedure tomorrow, J-Cat. I'll be thinking about you and laughing because it ain't me. Take care, everybody.